What's something everybody likes, but you secretly hate? Ducking sob stories. This is my grandfather. He is a 200-year-old autistic grandpa. He beat down cancer. Honestly, Snapchat. I hate how the messages disappear. I hate how superficially obsessed people get about snap streaks. Social media strikes me as some I'm having more fun than you competition these days. I used to use it more in high school, but I found that it just feeds into unnecessary comparison to other people. Of course every now and then I'll go on Twitter, but at that point I'm just looking at memes anyways, laughing my butt off. At my age, there's nothing I secretly hate anymore. Now get the duck off my lawn. My daughter's boyfriend. Casinos. I see the fun in them, but honestly the casinos want you to lose. I get nothing out of putting 10 in a machine and nothing coming out. Have you seen those casino commercials where they show attractive young couples at dinner or a bunch of handsome brothers out for a night at the tables? They high-five close to the end of the commercial because Chase just won $5 grand. Drinks are on me tonight, my brothers. Hey, what happens in Vega Indian Casino stays in Vega Indian Casino. They're selling the whole experience. And a lot of people out there are really into that experience. It makes them feel special. Jason over in accounting gets to play adult make-believe for a night or two and pretend he's a baller. One night after a particularly big win he spent a good chunk of it on bottle service. People looked at him like he must be rich or somehow important, maybe even famous. He still talks about that night with his friends, especially when he's drunk. The next time you find yourself in a casino, try to spot the people who are there to live the commercial. I doubt you will be too bored. Weddings, I guess. I mean, get married, sure. But a big traditional wedding is just such a waste of money. As a wedding coordinator for the past 5 years and recently engaged, I do not want a ducking traditional wedding. It's such a stupid amount of money, and it's mainly just for the guests' entertainment, rarely ever for the couple. YouTube vloggers. They are just trying to flex their cash and how their life is better than ours. Stupid. Most superhero TV shows. A great deal of viewers of Arrow totally agree with you. I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. Fake nails. I mean, yeah, they are pretty, but they are so annoying when you're trying to type on your phone, opening a can, or really anything for that matter. Why are long fake nails this amazing beauty standard? The key with fake nails, in my opinion, is short acrylics or gels. I get fake nails because I bite my nails to high heaven and can't quit. I've tried the bad tasting polish, at home manicures, etc. The only thing that stops me is knowing that I paid 40+ tip for my fingers not to look like I was buried alive. Dancing with the Stars. I call it Dancing with the B-list and my mom and sister get so mad. Too much talking. I think this is the problem. Everyone feels the need to constantly talk, and yet no one has anything to say. Celebrity culture. They are just normal people with extra makeup and with enough spare time to go to the gym regularly. Seriously, what makes them any better than the people I see walking down the street? How does America's Got Talent possibly have that many viewers? That show is fake, manufactured garbage. I think most of their appeal is that they specifically target the void of programming during the summer months. This is dumb, but oh well, nothing else is on. Any reality show, game shows, singing shows, shows like The Bachelor and Jersey Shore, etc. I just find them super boring and repetitive. I'd much rather watch a show with a real plotline. I agreed. But for whatever reason I really like The Great British Baking Show. I think because I like baking, and the contestants were nice to each other instead of being backstabbing jackasses. I'm not a fan of brand name clothes. I like good quality clothing, but whoever's name is on it means nothing to me. I'll buy some cheap loafers, but my wife has to have a Prada and Chanel bag. I don't get it. Twitter. To be fair, I think a lot of Twitter users also hate Twitter. Large crowds. I've never, ever liked large crowds. Not in classrooms, concerts, parties, anything. I just want a few people. Like 3, 7 maximum. More people makes me uneasy. Temperatures above 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Fruit salad. Keep the fruits separated so that the flavors can shine individually. I don't like eating wrinkly grapes, bruised bananas, and apple juice stained kiwi. Sometimes some jokester will add pineapple to the mix. Pineapple is the glitter of the fruit salad world. The taste just gets everywhere. Drinking. There's such a huge drinking culture here in the UK. Almost everything has to be based around getting shit-faced, and it's really tiring. People magazine and celebrity lives. I couldn't care less what random people are doing. They were great in a movie. Awesome. I can appreciate that they are good at their job. Still doesn't make me care what Jerry likes on his toast or what Susan was wearing to the party. I don't enjoy battle royale games. Fortnite, PUBG, H1Z1, or any of them. I hate the game style, and I'm hating that every single game is making their own version of it. The Walking Dead. It's a snoozer to me. I hate the sound that yodeling kid makes. That sound is called yodeling. Alcohol. Always get a hangover. I drink water and still I get them. If I do drink, it's on a day I don't have work the next day. Me too. I used to be able to drink like a monster when I was younger. And then in the past couple years or so, it's like every beer comes with a complimentary side of diarrhea. Cardi B's music, to be honest. Social media in general. When I was younger, maybe 12, 13, I was on it constantly. But now that I've deleted the majority of my accounts and am older, I really don't see the thrill. I think it's actually really annoying how obsessed people are with posting statues and pictures online. I can barely have a regular hangout with my friends without them recording everything and putting it on Snapchat. Kinda sucks when you just wanna connect in person. Yes, I feel like it's so much harder to make friends now because everyone communicates through social media and I really can't stand it. I would rather meet new friends and hang out and talk in person than like each other's pictures or send Snapchats. I hate the minions. I ducking hate them. They are creepy looking, and they have those god-awful voices. And they are everywhere. When I moved into my house last year, there was a ducking minion mug. I use it to shovel pussy litter out the litter box now. Banana. Duck off. Relaxing. By which I mean going to a beach, or fishing, or whatever other relaxation activity that involves sitting around and doing nothing. I'm bored out of my skull in about 30 seconds. Give me a book, or a game, or whatever and I'll relax. Tell me to sit on a beach and I'll think the waves are pretty for a minute or two, and after that I'll want something to do. Going to bars, clubs every single weekend. I understand once in a while it can be fun. But I know people who go to bars 2 times a weekend, and during the week too. They get shit-faced every time and just post on Snapchat about it. I don't really understand that, both entertainment and money-wise. I'm so sick of hearing about Fortnite. Try working in a school. My mom teaches 7th and 8th graders. She said it's all they talk about. On the bright side, she said it helps some quiet kids open up as everyone plays, and typically the quiet kids are the best players. Beyonce. I don't hate her. She's got some catchy tunes. But I don't understand the godlike tier that she's been placed on by seemingly the entire world. Frosting. I used to tell people I was allergic until someone called me out on it. It's just sugar. It's gonna be a pass from me. I'm good on that. Not a fan of frosting. Just don't like it. Every time I eat cake there is a pile of frosting next to it on the plate. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hey, let's start a band. What should we play? Well, I've been working on this funky jam. Cool. Let's write that over and over for 30 years. Should we wear shirts? Let's not. The movie Frozen. Hey, our little girl has a condition. Let's lock her in a room. And that song is not even good. Truth. So, there was a thread a while back where they asked what conspiracy theory do you believe is actually true. One of them was that Disney made a movie with the title Frozen, so that when you Google Walt Disney Frozen you get the movie, rather than stories about Walt and his cryogenic frozen head. Then someone else pointed out that the main song from the movie was Let It Go. Making people famous for being idiotic or no reason at all. Kardashians. Danielle whatever. Little Tay. Woviki. Having kids. Everyone keeps telling me that I'll want a kid when I get married. I have no motherly instincts and do not want my own kids. They are just not for me. I have kids and I really like my kids. But I always tell people who think that they don't want kids to follow their instincts. If you're not sure if you want to have a kid and you're up at 3 AM with diarrhea all over yourself, you're going to be miserable. Please, people only have kids if you are absolutely positively sure you want them. If you don't want kids, there is nothing wrong with not having kids. It is not fair to the child to have it unless you really want it. Gender reveal parties. Any show with a laugh track, including popular favorites like Friends and Big Bang Theory. If something is actually funny, I won't need a cue from a fake studio audience. Friends was an actual studio audience. I attended an episode in season 9. I tried to make it a point to laugh when no one else did, so I could watch the episode and be like, that's me laughing. I guess it was edited out. Ellen DeGeneres. Ariana Grande. I get that her voice is objectively very good, high range and all, but I just find it annoying. She seems like a nice person though. Hot ass weather. No, I don't like being in heck-like conditions. No, I don't want to sit in the ducking sun at a crowded beach roasting. Duck all that bullshit. Give me spring, fall, and winter all year. Famous YouTubers. So I'm supposed to be interested in you blathering on about something actually more realistically nothing. Because a lot of other people are into it, and the clickbait thumbnails and descriptions miss me with that shit. The show Friends, I just can't find it funny like everyone else does. Nice weather. I prefer an overcast day. Grey skies. Everything is covered in dew and a nice chill temperature. That's a nice day for me. Not clear skies and a blinding sun with warm temps. So gross. England, Wales would be your paradise then. I hate the weather here, it's so depressing. Bruh, I hate the city. I don't give a shit about bars or shows or parties. It's just traffic and annoying crowds. I don't understand why everyone is tripping over each other to pay $2,000 a month to live in a closet. Job opportunity field specific, but chances of it jobs out in the country is pretty slim. Variety. There are more variety of restaurants and choices of stores. Different activities as well. Convenience. You can generally find 95% of what you need within 10 blocks of your home. No traffic. Just walk or take the bus. Speaking of bars, shows and traffic, surprisingly, that's my issue with small towns. You can't get anywhere unless you have a car. In the city you have a choice of transit, trains, bike. Technically, I can't ride or simply walk. As for bars, everything else is closed at 5 PM. Shops, grocery stores, banks, etc. Gotta take time off of work to do those in the weekdays or take time in the weekend, but there's always bars after work. I wouldn't say hate, but Ellen annoys the heck out of me. I have a hard time grasping how so many people love her, let alone tolerate her. I hate when she uses the innocence of guest children's words to make sarcastic comments so that her audience will laugh. Meanwhile, the child who thinks Ellen is genuinely interested in him her looks confused and sometimes hurt, wondering why everyone is laughing. New Year's Eve. Weddings. 21 STS. Any event where there's an expectation that everyone is going to have a great time. Like, you will be in the mood to party and you will have fun. Duck you. I'm tired and just wanna watch TV and stay in. I'm not good with plans. Royal weddings. 13 reasons why most of my classmates are so hyped and inspired by the show. But I don't like it at all. It's just a show about a spoiled teen who takes things too far. Drinking. It's a great way to socialize and catch up. But man, why is it in most Western cultures we need to have alcohol as the standard way of socializing? I still do it because socially, it is the expected way. But man, do I secretly hate drinking. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of Reddit Universe.